Satellite imagery of China's Jiangnan shipyard near Shanghai showed China's continuing moves to boost its naval fleet, with the production of additional Yuyiclass air-cushioned landing craft, or hovercraft. Chinese Defense Weekly reported that the 5 Type 726 has appeared to be nearly completed, and could soon join 6 Yuyiclass hovercraft believed to be already in service with the People's Liberation Army. China's sole aircraft carrier, the Liaoning R, arrives in Hong Kong waters on July 7, 2017. Anthony Wallace, BGT Images. Keep up with this story and more by subscribing now. The Yuyiclass hovercraft would perform the same function as the U.S. Navy's hovercraft, transporting weapons systems, equipment, cargo and military personnel from ships to beaches. China has displayed a new military assertiveness in recent years, building bases in parts of the South China Sea whose ownership is disputed by several nations, and reportedly planning a network of overseas naval and military bases. In March, the People's Liberation Navy secured increased funding from China's defense budget, as Beijing seeks to check U.S. naval hegemony. In recent months, China has launched its first home-built aircraft carrier and added new warships to its fleet. It commissioned 18 ships in 2016, including missile destroyers, corvettes and guided missile frigates, according to state media. A week rarely passes without a new addition to the fleet being announced, with new Naval Chief Shen Jinglong appointed in January to lead the push. Chinese vessels have been involved in standoffs with Vietnamese and Filipino ships, and in 2016 a Chinese naval vessel even confiscated a U.S. Navy underwater drone off the coast of the Philippines, but later agreed to return it. So what is motivating China's bid to accelerate strengthening its navy? One Beijing-based Asian diplomat told Reuters in February that President Donald Trump's unpredictability was one factor. It's opportunity in crisis, said the diplomat of China's recent naval moves. China fears Trump will turn on them eventually as he is so unpredictable and it's getting ready. China's navy still lags behind that of the U.S., which has 10 aircraft carriers to China's 2, and which Trump has pledged to strengthen further. China boosted its overall defense budget by 7% ahead of the National People's Congress in Beijing in March, but observers believe the real figure China spends on its armed forces may be much higher. Over the last 2 decades, China increased its military budget by more than 10% year-on-year in all but 20,162,017, when it rose by 7% each year.